Hi everyone, so I'm back with a full deck challenge. I haven't done one in ages and I thought, right, better get my butt in gear and catch up because I've only done, well, this is number 10, so I'm just showing you a few bits that I got. I did add a few other bits as well, and I got some more paints out and stuff, because it's one of them things you just don't know when you're playing around with mixed media how it's going to look, if it's going to look how you want it to look, and then you have to kind of sometimes dress it up like I had to do. So here I've just put in some matte medium onto the playing card, and I've poured out too much. I think it's kind of thinned out a little bit. I don't know, it was quite runny. Maybe because I haven't used it in ages, I forgot what the texture was like. I didn't waste that. So here I'm just using, this is the backing of napkins. So you know when you're using your napkins, keep all them backings, they'll come in handy for something. So I kind of scrunched it up a little bit, and then I added more of the matte medium on the top to make sure that it stuck down well and it gave me texture because of it was, you know, crinkled when I put it on. So I done that everywhere. I think I forgot to speed this little bit up because it's taking ages. Well, this part is in real time. So if you don't know, or you don't already know, it's Shanuki Art who is the idea behind all this. I will link her below in the description box, and you can go over. She's got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, probably more, not 100% sure, but I know I follow her in them platforms. So here I trimmed that off by scissors. So these were some envelopes, they're really thin envelopes, and I thought I'm going to emboss them and then I will glue them onto things. So I thought I'd use a little piece of it on here. So I wet that down, as you can see, and for some reason I thought that was just going to stick on there and come back up again, but it didn't. Then sprayed more water on there, and because the inside of the envelope was blue, it kind of started showing through, which was really nice, something I wasn't expecting. I don't know if you can actually tell on there. So here I'm jumping onto some distress oxide, and just sprayed it with some water so that it would go onto the playing cards. And as you see, I just dabbed that down on there using the heat tool, and then I dabbed some of that off. Then this was a new was it acrylic electric blue, and I didn't shake it, so that was quite watery that came out, and I was just splodging it here, there and everywhere. These brushes are actually makeup brushes. I think I got about 30 of them for a bargain price of like £2.50 on, I don't know if anyone here in the UK knows Bargain Hunter on Facebook. That's how I found that. So I'm drying that up and taking some of it off, because I go in a minute with some raw acrylic paint. When I say raw, I just mean I shook it and it come out thick. So I only needed a teeny bit, and you can see the difference, and that is definitely electric blue. Then I come in with water. Should have done that to start with, but you live and learn. And to be quite honest, I am no mixed media artist whatsoever. Everything I do is just potluck. If it turns out nice, I'll show you. If it doesn't, it goes in the bin. Then I dried that. I've had that for years. That's from Wilkinson's here in the UK, from the children's section. A little bit of gold metallic paint, and again I poured out too much because it does go a long way. So if you can't get your hands on, or don't want to spend a lot of money on certain products to get that gold effect, then cheap gold metallic paint works just as well. So as you can see, I'm just rubbing my finger into it and then onto the actual card. Then I'm just gonna go in with my finger and rub it here and there. So this bit of tissue, well, it's actually a wet wipe, I'm going to keep that. I'll use that for something else. I'm going to dry that out, keep that. I see other people doing it, and I always throw mine in the bin. So that's my embossed piece of envelope, and I'm just using my Fabri-Tac here. I'm just pushing that down, then just trimming off around the edge. And I already backed some of my playing cards with like coffee dyed or splodgy paper, so that I've got a few of them done ready, rather than doing them on camera. So this is just a Distress Ink black. It's a little mini one from Tim Holtz. So I'm just going around the edges of that, just to like define the edges, and then I just put a little bit on that embossed piece of envelope, and then I done a little bit up the top as well, just to make it pop. And I like the fact that you can still see the bits of playing card through it all. So I wasn't sure whether to go for that blue one, or because originally it was a blue I was going for, and then I thought, oh, maybe there's going to be too much blue, but I stuck with the blue, and just glued that onto the back. These little people, Fussy Cut little people, I will put a link below. I got them on Etsy, and there's loads of little Fussy Cut people. So there's little, on that pack there was little boys, little girls, and they're just so cute. So yeah, I'll link that below. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this as well, and one of the reasons I bought the little Fussy Cut people. So the butterfly is a freebie from my coffee shop, which you can find below, and the word is from one of ARTYmaze's kits. I think it's could be one of the cluster kits. So there we go, that's it done, number 10.